A phenomenon known as corn sweat is laying a thick blanket of humidity over the Midwest, and while it's a term that not many places are familiar with, its effects are being felt this week as humidity levels soar. KQ2's Noel Hardin went to speak with agriculture professionals to see why this phenomenon happens.
Corn sweat is a phenomenon that you probably haven't heard of, but have definitely felt this summer. What happens every day is gallons of water gets poured into the atmosphere from corn vapors in an effort to keep itself cool. And a byproduct of that is all this humidity that makes it feel like some of the hottest days of summer. Densely packed cornfields are a common sight in the Midwest, with many uses such as ethanol, animal feed, and a summer barbecue staple. But like any living thing, these crops need to keep themselves cool in the summer sun. Corn plants have deep tap roots, allowing them to absorb massive amounts of water from the ground, and to maintain a sustainable temperature, the corn releases excess water back into the air through evaporation, creating thick water vapors that contributes to the air's humidity. And this phenomenon doesn't only apply to corn. Missouri is also known for its soybean production, with giant fields dedicated to these crops, and they too release massive amounts of vapor in the air to maintain their growing temperature. Usually these effects wouldn't be felt too badly, but because of Missouri's high crop yields and densely populated fields, tons of vapor is released every day, attributing to some of this Midwest humidity.
Transpiration, when there's evaporation from the corn, and corn, just like human beings, when the temperatures are high, we want to stay cool, so that's a way for the corn to ensure that they stay cool around that time of the year, and that is at the peak of the growing season when there's tasseling and there's grain formation. So just a way for the corn to stay cool.
By mid to late September, these vapor levels should drop in time for harvest season, but in the meantime, try to stay cool. Reporting in Maryville, Missouri, Noel Hardin, KQ2 News.
And agricultural scientists hope this occurrence gains some awareness in the future, so more research and studies can be done to see how we can be more prepared in the future and how this affects our climate. And let's head over now to Chief Meteorologist Mike Braciano with our forecast and more on corn sweating. Mike, what an interesting phenomenon that is.
Yeah, very interesting. And I'm going to step out of the way and let you look at some of the facts there. And one of the interesting ones is that 1 acre of corn can add 3,000 to 4,000 gallons of water into the air. And with that, if you take the state of Illinois, which has around 12 million acres of corn, 12 million acres of corn, and it can produce up to upwards of 48 billion gallons of water each day, and that's enough to fill nearly 73,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools every day. Crazy, but that's what it is with the corn sweats.
That is crazy.
We do have some rain moving our way. We'll get to that coming up.
All right, thank you, Mike. Quite interesting.